The history of Spain is rich and complex, spanning thousands of years. Here are some key periods and events. Prehistoric and ancient Spain. Prehistoric Spain. Early human settlements date back to at least 1.2 million years ago, with notable sites such as Atapuerca. Iberians and Celts. Indigenous Iberian and Celtic tribes lived in the region before the arrival of the Phoenicians and Greeks, who established trading colonies along the coast. Roman Hispania. After the Punic Wars, Rome conquered the Iberian Peninsula, integrating it into the Roman Empire as Hispania. Roman rule brought infrastructure, urbanization, and Roman culture. Middle Ages. Visigothic Kingdom. Following the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Visigoths established a kingdom in Hispania in the 5th century. Muslim conquest. In 711, Muslim forces from North Africa invaded and quickly conquered most of the peninsula, establishing Al-Andalus. Reconquista. Christian kingdoms in the north gradually reconquered the peninsula over several centuries, culminating in the fall of Granada in 1492. Early modern period. Unified Spain. The marriage of Ferdinand II of Aragon and Isabella I of Castile in 1469 led to the unification of Spain. In 1492, Spain expelled the Jews, completed the Reconquista, and sponsored Columbus's voyage to the Americas. Spanish Empire. Spain became a global empire, with vast territories in the Americas, Asia, and Europe. This period saw immense wealth and cultural flourishing, but also economic challenges and conflicts, such as the Spanish Armada's defeat in 1588. 18th and 19th centuries. War of Spanish Succession. The early 18th century saw the War of Spanish Succession, ending with the Treaty of Utrecht in 1713, which ceded territories to other European powers but confirmed the Bourbon dynasty. Enlightenment and reforms. Bourbon reforms modernized the economy and administration. The 19th century was marked by political instability, wars, including the Peninsular War against Napoleonic France, and independence movements in the Americas. 20th century. Spanish Civil War. The 1930s saw the rise of political tensions leading to the Spanish Civil War, 1936 to 1939, ending in a victory for Francisco Franco's nationalists. Franco ruled as a dictator until his death in 1975. Transition to democracy. After Franco's death, Spain transitioned to democracy, with a new constitution in 1978 and the establishment of a parliamentary monarchy. Contemporary Spain. EU membership. Spain joined the European Union in 1986, which brought economic growth and modernization. Economic challenges. The early 21st century saw economic crises, high unemployment, and political tensions, especially regarding Catalonia's independence movement. Modern developments. Spain continues to navigate economic recovery, social changes, and its role in the European and global context. Conquest and Romanization. Punic Wars. Roman involvement in the Iberian Peninsula began during the Second Punic War, 218 to 201 BCE, against Carthage. The Romans, led by Publius Cornelius Scipio, defeated the Carthaginians and began the process of conquest. Consolidation. The Roman conquest of the peninsula was gradual and faced strong resistance from various Iberian tribes. It took almost 200 years to fully subdue the region, culminating in the Cantabrian Wars, 29 to 19 BCE, under Emperor Augustus. Provincial organization. Early provinces. Initially, Hispania was divided into two provinces, Hispania Superior, nearer Spain, and Hispania Ulterior, farther Spain. Further division. Later, under Emperor Augustus, Hispania was reorganized into three provinces: Beetica, southern Spain; Lusitania, modern Portugal and part of western Spain; and Hispania Tarraconensis, covering the northern and eastern regions. Economic and cultural impact. Economy. Hispania became a significant source of wealth for Rome, providing resources such as silver, gold, olive oil, wine, and grain. Cities like Tarraco, Tarragona, Cordoba, and Emerita Augusta Merida flourished as economic and cultural centers. Infrastructure. The Romans built extensive infrastructure, including roads, aqueducts, bridges, and theaters. The Via Augusta was a major road connecting the province to the rest of the Roman Empire. Urbanization. Roman urban planning transformed cities with forums, temples, baths, and amphitheaters. This urbanization spread Roman culture and lifestyle throughout Hispania. Society and culture. Romanization. The process of Romanization was extensive, with Latin becoming the dominant language and Roman law, customs, and governance taking root. Local elites often adopted Roman ways, facilitating cultural integration. Religion. The worship of Roman gods was introduced, and later, Christianity spread rapidly across Hispania. Several early Christian martyrs and bishops from Hispania, like Saint Eulalia and Saint Isidore, became prominent figures. Military significance. Legions. Hispania was strategically important for the Roman military, serving as a base for further conquests in Gaul and Britain. The presence of Roman legions helped maintain peace and security in the region. Revolts and rebellions. Despite its integration, Hispania experienced occasional revolts, such as the Sertorian War, 80 to 72 BCE, where the Roman general Sertorius led a significant rebellion against the central authority. Decline of Roman Hispania. Barbarian invasions. In the late 4th and early 5th centuries, the weakening of Roman control led to invasions by various barbarian groups, including the Vandals, Suebi, and Alans. Visigothic rule. Eventually, the Visigoths, initially allies of Rome, established their kingdom in Hispania in the early 5th century, marking the end of Roman rule. Legacy. Cultural influence. Roman culture left a lasting impact on the Iberian Peninsula, evident in language, the Romance languages, law, architecture, and urban planning. Archaeological sites. Numerous archaeological sites, such as the Aqueduct of Segovia, the amphitheater in Merida, and the Roman bridge in Córdoba, attest to the enduring legacy of Roman engineering and architecture. Roman Hispania played a crucial role in the broader context of the Roman Empire, contributing to its economy, culture, and strategic military objectives. Its legacy continues to shape the cultural and historical landscape of modern Spain. This overview captures the broad strokes of Spain's rich history. Each period is marked by significant events and cultural shifts, contributing to the nation's diverse and dynamic heritage. Roman Spain, known as Hispania, was an important part of the Roman Empire. Here are some detailed aspects of its history and significance.